Joel McHale from The Soup is going to be at the Riverside Casino and Resort May 29th. If you'd like to get some tickets, you can log on to riversidecasinoandresort.com. We got him on the phone right now. And, Joel, how the heck are you?
I threw out my back yesterday.
You did? What were you doing?
Lifting, one of those 5-gallon water jugs.
Lifted it wrong.
I lifted it wrong. I did the thing where you lift with your back.
You're supposed to lift with your legs, Joel.
Right, that's what I tried. I tried to pick it up with my legs. It didn't work at all.
Well, you know what, though? You were good enough to call us, which I appreciate.
Right, I was able to pick up the phone. It was terribly difficult.
Yeah. Where are we finding you this morning, by the way?
Los Angeles.
Okay. Well,
that's where I live.
That's where you live and work, and you're busy. I assume you travel a lot as well.
Yeah, I'm going to Australia today.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You got a show over there?
Shows and a lot of soup promotion.
Mm-hmm.
Because, E is an infection that has now gone international.
Gone viral. How many countries are you in? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't know how many. Gosh, I know. I know it's in the 20s.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And, because people need to know about the girls next door.
Well, I was going to say, I know the answer to this, but I'm going to let you answer it. What is the appeal of The Soup?
I think it's that they like looking at glorified weathermen. They see me. But I believe it's because we hopefully are saying what you're thinking when you're watching these shows, too.
Mm-hmm.
And we save you an enormous amount of time.
Absolutely.
We save time by not... but you don't have to watch every episode of Rock of Love Bus.
No, you certainly don't.
Don't tell VH1 that, but still.
Well, I get the idea, though, that you have a lot of bleary-eyed people that are working for you, just watching everything and waiting for gold.
Blurry. It's not really blurry anymore. There's mostly tears.
Uh-huh.
The staff is really, truly incredible because they sit and they watch all this stuff. And I used to do it. When we started out, we had like 5 people on the staff.
Mm-hmm.
We just sat and watched TV all day. I would go home and watch. My wife would be like, "Why are you still watching TV?" I'm like, "This is for my job."
Yeah.
And so there's a girl on our staff that watches all of the Today Show every day, all 4.5 hours or 5 hours of it.
I would think it'd be good for you to come in then from the outside, because if you're watching it all day long, too, you get so inside of it that you start to lose track of what is it that we're all really laughing at. And some of it could get inside, I suppose. If the 5 of you in the room are laughing at something and it starts...
Right. That's what you have to be careful about that. Just kind of like, all right, are people going to want to watch this clip from I Love Toy Trains?
Did you start as a comedian, Joel, or
no.
did you start as an actor? Or
Started out as an actor.
Okay.
And I did a lot of improvising, comedy stuff, and a lot of comedy. And then I went to drama school for serious stuff because I wanted to learn that. And so I came to Los Angeles and was able to not get an agent and not work at all. It was awesome.
Like most people, I would guess, out there.
Yeah,
it's not easy.
It's hard to get a foot, in the door.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got a commercial agent and started doing a ton of commercials. Thank God, because that made us a living. But it's one of the things where I was like, well, if I can't get auditions for real TV shows, I'll just do as many commercials as I can.
Gotta work.
And so eventually I was able to get an agent, and, the Soup audition was just one of many auditions that I would go on each week, and it wasn't a show, it wasn't ordered. It was just a pilot presentation, like, would you like some of this?
Right.
And they bought it, and slowly, because the show was so cheap, they let it stay on the air for a long time.
Yeah. Were there some national commercials in your past that we would recognize if we thought about it?
Yeah, I did a whole series of Burger King ads that did well, about a bunch of people in an office, kind of right as the American Office was being launched. It was a bunch of people standing around in an office, and it's shot exactly the same way, and they were all improvised. And many times during the improvising and what they aired on TV, we never mentioned the burger.
Yeah.
And those were really fun. And then, boy, there's just been... I ended up doing like almost 200 of them or something.
I'm going to remind people that you're at the Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, May 29th. It's a Friday night. We're looking forward to it. Tell me what your show's going to be like, Joel.
It's a lot of pop culture stuff, a lot of soup stuff, kind of stuff, pop culture stories, and I talk a lot about the things that I make fun of, but in kind of more in depth.
So does it feel more like a conversation?
Well, people are screaming back, especially if they've had something to drink.
No, I didn't mean that literally, because I would think that would be kind of a potentially annoying part of working in public.
No,
but...
it is definitely more in-depth, and I kind of expound on my opinions about things, and because, in the Soup we only get 22 minutes a week, and then I talk a lot about my wacky family.
Yeah. And you got a couple of kids?
I got 2 kids, I like to call them hairless dogs. Because they behave about the same way.
I can relate. Kids? Yeah, I do. I have 3.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Jeesh, that's busy time.
Well, if we're going to go with the dog metaphor, I think I've got the yard with no more grass.
See?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Can't wait to see you at the Riverside Casino and Golf Resort. Now, if you want tickets, you can either get them at Riverside or go online at riversidecasinoandresort.com. Joel McHale, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks. What's the date again? I can't even remember.
That'd be May 29th.
May 29th.
8 o'clock at night on a Friday.
You guys better be there.
We'd like to have you there at 7:45 if you could, Joel.
I'll try, but depending on how my back feels.
Okay. Great to talk to you. Have a
Thanks
great day,
a lot,
okay?
Man. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, man.